So do you also use Google Forms to get the registrations of the events and webinars? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to create GoToTraining Registrant on Google Forms submission. So over here I'm running a edutech company and we regularly conduct webinars and events for our company, and we use Google Forms to collect the details of our registrants. So now what I want is that as soon as someone submits that Google form to register for my webinar, automatically with the help of the same submission details, a new registrant should be created in my GoToTraining account too. That too without any manual efforts. So to do this, we are going to create a connection between Google Forms and GoToTraining. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So do you also want to create this automation for your business? Then for that you have to come with me towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen. So in this video, I'll guide you through the process of automating registrations for GoToTraining from Google Forms submission. So if you are using Google Forms to collect the participant details and manually adding each registrant to GoToTraining, this can be a tedious and a time-consuming task. But by automating this process, every form submission directly creates a new registrant in GoToTraining. This ensures a seamless workflow, save time and eliminate the manual errors, allowing you to focus on delivering the quality training sessions. So let's get started with a really simple example. So let's say that my name is test user and I'm just going to register for this webinar. Alright, so as you can see, all the details entered, and now I'm just going to click on this submit. And yes, you can see that we have successfully submitted this form. So now I'm just going to open my GoToTraining and we are going to refresh this registrants page to check that if a new registrant has been added or not. And yes, you can see a new registrant has been added. You can see the name, which is test user, and the email address which we entered. So yes, this is the automation we are going to create in today's video. And if you also want to create this automation for your business, then you have to watch this video till the end. So to do this, I've simply opened the landing page of Pabbly by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy, and as soon as we're going to open the landing page of Pabbly, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free and you are going to get 100 of hours free every month. But here I'm an existing user, so I'm just going to click on this sign in. And as soon as we're going to click on this sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications, which is GoToTrainings and Google Forms. So I'm just going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connect account. And as soon as we're going to do so, it is opening my dashboard. And to start with this automation, we have to click on this button which says Create Workflow. And now it is asking me for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here I want to save the workflow in this folder which is automations, and on my dashboard you can see multiple folders which I have already created. So if you wish to learn how to create a new folder or a subfolder, you can click on this hyperlink given right over here which says learn more. Alright, so now I'm just going to name my workflow as this, which says how to create GoToTraining registrant on Google Forms submission. Google Forms to GoToTraining, and then we have to just click on this create. And as soon as we're going to click on this create, it is opening the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. So trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow will run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the actions are response towards the commands given by our trigger. So therefore we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger in a particular workflow. Alright, so to start with our automation, we have to select our trigger application. So for my trigger application, I'm just going to select it as Google Forms. So I'm just going to search for Google Forms right over here. So as you can see that this is Google Forms, so we are going to select it. And now it is asking me for the trigger event. So basically trigger event is the event on which the workflow will start. So here what I want is that as soon as a new response is received, my workflow should be triggered or started. So we are just going to select the same, and as soon as as we're going to select the trigger event, it is giving me a webhook URL. So we're going to use this same webhook URL in order to create a connection between our Google Forms account and our Pabbly Connect's workflow. So what we have to do is, first we are just going to copy this webhook URL, and then we have to follow this help text, and it is saying log into your Google Form account on which you want to take the submission. Make sure that the last question is the required for the trigger. Alright, navigate to the response tab and click on create spreadsheet icon to generate a new spreadsheet to store the form responses. Alright, we're going to follow the same. I'm just going to open my Google Forms account, and as you can see that this is the form I want to create this automation for, and you can notice that the last question over here is a required one. So you have to keep in mind that the last question should be a required one. Alright, so now we have to go towards the responses of the form, and then we have to go towards this link to Sheets. Alright, so now I'm just going to click on this create and link this form with my Google Sheets, and as you can see that we have successfully linked this form with my Sheets. Alright, you can see the response which we captured right now. This is the test submission which we made, right? Alright, so now what we are going to do is, I'm just going to create a connection between Google Forms and Pabbly Connect's workflow with the help of this Google Sheets. So what we have to do is, we have to go towards the extensions and then add-ons, and then we have to go towards the get add-ons option. Over here we have to add an extension which is Pabbly Connect Webhooks. So to add that extension we have to search right over here Pabbly Connect Webhooks. So as you can see, the same I am searching for, you have to follow the same, which is Pabbly Connect and then Webhooks. Alright, so now I'm just going to search for it, and over here you can see that extension of Pabbly Connect Webhooks appeared. So you can see that I've already installed this right over here. So if you haven't installed this, you're going to get the option of install right over here to install this extension. And after installing this extension, you have to refresh this spreadsheet. Alright, it is really important to refresh the spreadsheet, otherwise you'll not be getting the option of Pabbly Connect Webhooks right over here. As soon as you're going to install the extension and refresh the sheet, you will see that Pabbly Connect Webhooks will appear right over here. Alright, so now after coming over here, we have to go towards the initial setup, and as soon as we're going to go towards the initial setup over here, it is going to ask me to select the sheet, webhook URL and the trigger column. So here you can see that this is the sheet, so I've selected the same. Now for the webhook URL, we are just going to paste the URL which we copied from our workflow, and now it is asking me for the trigger column. So the trigger column will be your final data column, on which if the data is added, the whole of that row will be sent to the webhook URL. Alright, so this is the reason that we made the last question as the required one. Alright, so now for my trigger column, I'm just going to keep it as I, because my last question falls in column I. You have to enter your trigger column, and then we have to click on this submit, and as soon as we're going to click on submit, yes, you can see setup configured successfully. With this, we have successfully connected our Google Forms account and our Pabbly Connect's workflow. But now what we have to do is, it is saying waiting for a webhook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission / record. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission or record. Alright, so what we have to do is, first I'm just going to open my spreadsheet. We have to go towards the extensions, Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and over here you can see the button of send on event. So first we have to switch on this button right from here, so that as soon as a new event occurs on this spreadsheet, which is as soon as we receive a new registration, automatically the details should be sent to the webhook, which is towards my workflow. Alright, so as you can see that we have switched this on. Alright, so now we're going to do the test submission, and in order to do the test submission, I'm just going to open my Google Forms, and then we have to click on this preview form. Alright, so I'm just going to fill in this form. So let's say that for the first name, I'm just going to keep it as dummy. For the last name, let's say that I'm just going to keep it as registrant. We are going to move on forward. Alright, for the email address, I'm just going to keep it as dummy@pabblytudes.com. So I'm just going to enter it right over here. We are going to move on forward. Now it is asking me for the phone number. So I want the phone number to be this. So I'm just going to enter it. We are going to enter the organization right over here. Let's say that I'm just going to keep it as Pabbly Tudes. It is asking for the dietary restrictions. So let's say I'm just going to keep it as none. It is saying specific areas of automation. I'm just going to select the same. Over here it is saying how did you hear about this webinar. Let's say that I'm going to keep it as social media and click on this submit. And as soon as we're going to click on this submit, yes, you can see that we have successfully submitted this form. And now what has happened is that Google Forms has sent the details of our test submission to our workflow. So I'm just going to open my workflow, and yes, you can see that Pabbly has captured the response. Over here you can see all the details which we entered. You can see the phone number, the organization, the last name, the first name. Over here you can see how did you hear about this webinar, the email and the dietary restrictions. So yes, you can see the details have been captured in my workflow too. Alright, so as soon as we capture the details, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step. And now what will happen is that as soon as a new response is received from my Google Forms, automatically Pabbly is going to capture the response and trigger this workflow. Alright, so we're going to move on forward. What I want is, I want to create a GoToTraining Registrant on Google Forms submission. So for my action application, we are just going to select it as GoToTraining. So I'm just going to search for GoToTraining right over here, and as you can see the same, so we're going to select it. And now after selecting the action application for the action event, we have to select it as Create Registrant and click on this Connect. And now it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your GoToTraining account with your Pabbly Connect's workflow, you can click on this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and then we have to click on this connect with GoToTraining button. And as soon as we're going to click on this connect with GoToTraining button right over here, yes, you can see that we have successfully connected our GoToTraining account with our Pabbly Connect's workflow. And now it is asking me to select the training for the registrant. So I'm just going to select my training as this only. We are going to move on forward. It is asking for the email, the first name and the last name. So yes, we have received these details in the response of our previous step, right? So we're just going to enter these same details which we received in the response of our previous step in our action step, so that I can create a new registrant with these same details. All right, but we are not going to enter the details manually or by copy pasting it, but instead we are going to map it. So you must be wondering, what is mapping? So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step, where we selected Google Forms as our trigger application. So we are going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only, and as soon as we are going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So with here I'm going to give you an example that it is asking me for the email address, right? So let's say that we're going to enter the email address right over here manually by typing it like this. Then this will not change with every new response received because this is a static information and I have entered it manually. But let's say that we're going to map this from the previous response. So I'm just going to look for email in the previous response, and as you can see the same. So let's say that we're going to map this from the previous response, then this will definitely change because my previous response will also change, right? So that's why we do mapping right over here to run our workflow in real time. So as we mapped the email, we are going to map the first name and the last name too. All right, so I'm just going to look for first name in the previous response, and as you can see dummy, so we're going to map it. Same we are going to do with the last name. I'm just going to look for last name in the previous response, and as you can see registrant, so we're going to map it. Now after mapping all of these details, we just have to click on this button which says save and send test request. And as soon as we're going to click on this button, yes, you can see that with this we have successfully completed our workflow. So yes, you can see that with this we have successfully received a positive response, that we have successfully created a new registrant in my GoToTraining account. So I'm just going to open my GoToTraining account and we're going to refresh this registrants page. All right, so I'm just going to refresh this in order to check for the new registrant. And yes, you can see that a new registrant has been created. You can see dummy registrant, which is the name. Over here you can see the email address too, which we entered. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow. And now what will happen is that as soon as a new response is received in my Google Forms, automatically the workflow is going to get triggered and Pabbly is going to capture the response for the same. Further, Pabbly is going to create a registrant in my GoToTraining account with the same details received from my Google Forms, that too without any manual efforts. This workflow is going to run in backend and we don't have to come back and again to our workflow to click on this save and send test request. We can just sit back and relax. So yes, this was it for the video, and if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching.
So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can integrate many more applications. So if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.